What's going on, guys? Figs here. Hope you guys are having a great day today. But today, guys, going to be playing some Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. Before I say anything, I want to start voting for Vacant because Vacant's a pretty good map. But I was going to go ahead, record Modern Warfare 2, and talk about what I really want to talk about. But I could not get into a good lobby in Modern Warfare 2. In Modern Warfare 2, I was getting into lobbies where it was just hacked beyond belief. There was dudes aimbotting, there were dudes flying, there were dudes calling nukes within the game started. So like, I was like, dude, okay, this is not working out. I'm gonna go ahead, try to hop on the next best Infinity Ward game that I have right now. So I got Modern Warfare Remastered, and to be honest with you, I have actually been playing quite some Modern Warfare Remastered. I remember the last time I brought a video on it, but recently I have been playing some Modern Warfare Remastered. I'm not going to even lie to you. I was really bashing on the movement in Modern Warfare Remastered because it's so slow, but then when I really played Call of Duty World War II for like the first few months, I'm like, dude, this really isn't too far off from the Modern Warfare Remastered movement style. So I'm just going to go ahead, get used to the World War II movement, and then now I'm kind of used to the Modern Warfare Remastered movement. But today, what I really wanted to talk about is Call of Duty 2019. And I know a lot of you guys are going to say, dude, Black Ops 4's reveal trailer literally just came out a few days ago. Why are you talking about COD 2019? And, you know, to be honest, I really wasn't, but people are really actually not paying attention to this. Like, it's actually crazy. So if you guys haven't heard, the old Infinity Ward team, the one that was behind Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2, a lot of them are actually leaving Respawn Entertainment. That's the one that is with EA. They're the ones that have made Titanfall. A lot of those developers from the old Infinity Ward team are returning back to Infinity Ward, and they're gonna go ahead and make Call of Duty 2019. Now this is huge because Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2 arguably the best Call of Duty games in a lot of people's opinion. So and they're the ones that had originally left to go ahead and form EA after the whole debacle over about 2009. But if you guys never heard about it, in 2009, Jason West and Vince Zampella, those are the guys that were the studio heads of Infinity Ward back in the time. They had a huge argument with Activision. They ended up getting fired. They ended up leaving Activision. And then after that, they went and formed Respawn Entertainment at EA. They're the ones that are behind Titanfall. And I think they're the ones that are making the Star Wars games, if I'm not mistaken. But, I mean, this is huge, guys. Like, this is really, really big because nobody expected this. Like, did you guys honestly expect old Infinity Ward to come back to Call of Duty? Like, nobody expected this. Now, I'm not going to really get too much into, like, what Infinity Ward is going to make in 2019. Like, we're not going to hear about that for a year, man. At least over a year, we're not going to hear about this. So, I'm going to kind of speculate what I could see Infinity Ward making for 2019. Now, I will say this, and I'm willing to put money on this. I don't think Infinity Ward's going to go ahead and make a futuristic Call of Duty game. I don't think they're going to go ahead and make Infinite Warfare 2. I think Infinite Warfare is done as a series. I don't think they're going to go ahead and go back to it just because of the hate it got. Like, right? When you guys remember the reveal trailer, it got 3 million dislikes. I went and checked the dislikes for it yesterday. It's actually almost a 4 million dislikes. I think it's like 300,000 off the 4 million dislike mark. So, hey guys, go ahead and get that dislike. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. I think they are done with the Infinite Warfare series. I don't think they're going to go ahead and go back to it. But what I do think that Infinity Ward is going to go ahead and work on for 2019, and there's probably like two options for like eras. They can go ahead and branch off to like another game, or they can go ahead and, you know, go with Ghost 2 or Modern Warfare 4. But honestly, what I think Infinity Ward, they've only got two choices at this point. I think they're going to either make a Vietnam era based Call of Duty game for 2019 because they've never done that. Infinity Ward, they're known for modern era, and then obviously Infinite Warfare is the futuristic, which they've only done one. And I think they were kind of forced to go ahead and do Infinite Warfare. They got really two choices of like a time era Call of Duty game. I think they're going to go ahead either make a Vietnam or they're going to go ahead and make a modern era Call of Duty game. I'm kind of leaning towards they're going to go ahead and make a modern era Call of Duty game. Specifically, I honestly think they're going to go ahead and go with Modern Warfare 4 just because that's probably like the safest bet to do, like, right? When you think about it, when someone that hasn't played Call of Duty in a long time, right? They go ahead, they hear that the next Call of Duty game that's going to be coming out, it's Modern Warfare 4. They're going to think to themselves, well, Modern Warfare 1 was a really good game. Modern Warfare 2 was a fantastic game. Modern Warfare 3 was a really good game. Why wouldn't Modern Warfare 4 be a good game? So I honestly think they're going to go ahead and work on a Modern Warfare 4. Who knows, man? Maybe they can go ahead and work on a Ghost 2. I don't really see them working on a Ghost 2. Honestly, if anything, I see them working on Modern Warfare 4. And there have been leaks coming out from Matthew Harris. I mean, I know it's so early to just even talk about. Like, it just feels so wrong talking about it. And it's okay to talk about stuff like this because this is interesting to a lot of people. It's interesting to me. Like, even though I'm not really a big fan of Sledgehammer Games, I'm kind of wondering what they're going to be working on next. Like, as we're talking right now, they are making their next Call of Duty game for 19? They're going to make theirs 2020. You guys know, Matthew Harris, he's the one that leaked the stuff about Black Ops 4. He was saying how Black Ops 4 is going to be more of like a hero-based shooter, all that kind of stuff. And we all, when we first heard about it, we were like, yeah, this is a bunch of bullshit. Like, this is a lie right here. And then he said, yeah, I'm lying about it. You know, I was just joking. Like, it's not going to be like anything like that at all. And then Black Ops 4 came out, and as we know, like, it's basically like a hero-based shooter. For most of the parts that he was leaking, he was right about it. Like, he was right about most of the leaks he was saying. I'm gonna die. Damn it, dude. I didn't want to die to a grenade. So according to Matthew Harris, if what he is saying is true, Infinity Ward's going to be making Modern Warfare 4. And that's a good thing because Infinity Ward is known for either making a modern era Call of Duty game or a futuristic, which they made only one futuristic. But I think before they even made like a modern warfare kind of game, they were actually known for like making World War II. And I think the last time they went and made a World War II shooter, I think was back in like 2003. It was like their older games. Like, it was way back then. So, like, it's been quite some time. Because Infinity Ward's made, like, a World War II shooter. And that's a sign, and that's a good sign, man. Like, that the old developers from Infinity Ward, they're actually coming back to go ahead and make the next Call of Duty game. Like, that's insane to think about. I don't know. I'm very curious, but at the same time, can this dude get out of my way? Like, okay, you're just gonna sit there? All right, whatever. I know, guys, super early to even talk about this kind of stuff, but this kind of stuff just interests me, man. Like, it honestly really does interest me. As a longtime COD fan, like, I just want all the Call of Duty games that come out, I want them to be good, man. Like, honestly, Call of Duty is a game I play a lot. Like, I have dedicated a lot of my life to playing Call of Duty, man. Like, I have most games I play, it's only Call of Duty. Like, I don't really play really much other shooter games besides COD. But I really want the next COD game from Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer Games. I want them to be good. I mean, I don't think Sledgehammer Games gonna make a good COD game. You know, the past 2 years in a row, I mean, with Advanced Warfare, it was not the best game, and then World War II had potential, but I mean, they kind of refused to really fix a lot of the problems with that game, even though the new studio head is fixing a lot of those problems. I mean, before, they were not fixing anything that was wrong with, you know, ever since I heard the news that the old Infinity Ward team, most of them too, like, most of them are coming back as well. It's not even like some of them, it's most of them. I don't know, if I had to choose to say which Call of Duty game Infinity Ward is going to be working on next, I honestly believe they're going to be working on Modern Warfare 4. That makes the most sense. I don't think they're going to be working on a futuristic. Actually, I don't think. I'm willing to put money that they're not going to go ahead work on Infinite Warfare 2. Like, I really highly doubt. If somehow they work on an Infinite Warfare 2, I will be stupid shocked. Like, you're not, like, you guys don't understand. I think Infinite Warfare 2 is going to be something they forget about totally. But yeah, man, you know, really have high hopes for Infinity Ward for 2019. People are really underestimating, like, the old Infinity Ward coming back, but this is a good sign, guys. If you think about it, that's a good sign that a lot of the old members are coming back. Like, imagine if you were to hear David Vonderhaar left Treyarch, and then he goes ahead, forms a different development studio for a different publisher, and then he comes back to Call of Duty. You know how much hype that would get? You know how many people would be excited? I know that's over like a year away, but still, man, like, just knowing the fact that the old Infinity Ward team is coming back to make whatever game they're going to be making for 2019, we all know for sure, at least for me, I'm telling you guys, I'm willing to put money on it. I know for 100% sure Infinity Ward's not going to be making no Infinite Warfare 2 or no futuristic game. They'll probably stay away from like World War II, but if I had to choose between which one they're going to be making, they're probably going to go ahead and make a modern era Call of Duty. Probably Modern Warfare 4. I don't think they're going to go ahead with Ghost 2 just because of the Ghost name, but Modern Warfare 4, probably the safest bet for Infinity Ward next year. And then they're probably going to go ahead and bundle it with Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. So, I mean, next year, it's a big year for Infinity Ward. And if they pull it off the right way, you know, if those old developers still got that Midas touch with their Call of Duty game, I think Infinity Ward is going to be a solid development studio from now on. Honestly, I really do think that. But Sledgehammer Games, I'm sorry to say it, guys. They have just lost my faith completely. They've lost my trust, man. You know, you can't trust those guys anymore. Who knows, man? Maybe this new studio head at Sledgehammer Games for the next game will get, like, the shit together. But I don't know, man. Sledgehammer Games, for me at least, I don't expect them to be making a good COD game. But it's fun to talk about stuff like this. It honestly really is, because you get to speculate. Like, your imagination can go ahead, run wild, all that kind of stuff. But that's going to wrap the video for today. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys enjoyed the video, please drop a like on it, rate the video, subscribe if you guys are new. Share the video to help channel growth. Thank you guys so much once again for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you guys are new to the channel, feel free to subscribe, guys. It's free. Make sure to turn on post notifications so you guys don't upload. I really appreciate it a lot. Like I said, if you guys want to read the article, I will leave a link in the description. You guys can go check it out. But most of the old Infinity Ward team, the ones that went ahead and formed Respawn Entertainment at EA, they are coming back to Activision, and they are coming back to Infinity Ward. And that's good. That's a very, very good sign. I know people are not really talking about this, and people are really underestimating it a lot, but that's a very good sign they're coming back, man. Like, who knows? They can make a banger Call of Duty for next year. I know Black Ops 4 is going to be a banger Call of Duty, and I think the next 2 years for COD, guys, we're going to have a very good year. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. I'll talk to you guys all later. Peace out, guys.